Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And today, we have ourselves a Model 3 quality check. And the Model 3 has been sold for about 4 or 5 years now. So they've already ramped up production and the build quality seems to be improving. But let's check it out because I still find issues. So let's start off by looking at the left side. Looking at the hood, nothing is there. Taking a look at the bumper and taking a look at the right side. And these rims over here. Let's take a look at the VIN over here. Let's take a look at the glass roof. Now let's continue on to the driver's side door. And it's flush. Let's look over here to see if it's flush over here. Guess what? And it's flush. Now look at this. See how you can see inside there? This gap is just too big for my liking. You shouldn't be able to see inside there. Charge port door. Let's see if it's flush. The rear is good. Let's look at the right side. And there's one thing that I'm seeing on Model 3s, the white Model 3s, is if you go on the right side and you look on this side, right over here, right on the right side here, you come right and you come close, you'll see that these whites have a paint defect right here. Some of you may not catch this, but I've seen this on over 20 to 30 Model 3s. So this must be a problem for the factory. So make sure that you look for that paint defect. And if you have it on your Model 3, tell them so they can have that fixed. They can easily use some touch-up paint and fix that little paint defect. So, unfortunately, I cannot give this Model 3 a pass. It's a fail. That gap on that left side is too big, and that paint defect, I can't have it. I won't take it. All right, so let's move on to another Model 3. So, all right, we have this Model 3 right over here. So let's take a look at the left side. Let's move on to the right side. Take a look at the hood. Let's take a look at the driver's side. Here's a look at the VIN. Taking a look at the glass roof over here. Now let's check it out. Let's do the test over here to see if it's flush, and guess what? It's flush. Let's look over here to see if it's flush. And over here, this panel's beautiful. This is what we want to see. Unlike the other Model 3, we had a huge gap on the trunk on the left side here. So this is what we want to see. So definitely excited about this Model 3. The rear is looking good. But also, this Model 3 has the exact same paint defect. And this is something that I guess there's a problem at the Fremont factory. There must be a machine there that is designed for this part, seems to be defective, and Tesla must get that issue addressed, because I've seen over 30 Model 3s with the exact same paint defect on that exact same side. So even though that it has that paint defect, I'm going to give this a pass because of the size of the gap on the left side. It's beautiful. It just looks phenomenal. I love it. So this is a minor issue paint defect on the back of this Model 3. So let's move on to our third and final Model 3. All right, we got our third and final Model 3. And now let's take a look at the left side. And let's take a look at the hood. Let's take a look at the right side. This is ready to take delivery. Here's a VIN. Here's the rims. They've polished them nicely. So I think this is due for a delivery tomorrow. Okay, let's take a look at the driver's side door. Let's take a look at the interior. Let's do the test to see if it's flush. And it's flush, and that's what we want to see. Let's see this to see if it's flush, and that's what we want to see. This gap here could be better, but I'm not going to complain because I've seen worse, and this is acceptable. Charge port doors flush. Taking a look at the rear. Now, look. See that same paint imperfection? So we've seen 3 Model 3s with the exact same paint imperfection. So that means there's definitely an issue. So the right side door is looking fine. See if this is flush, and it's flush. Okay. So I'm gonna give this Model 3 a pass due to the fact that the gap on the left side is very small, and that's what we want to see. That paint imperfection can be fixed. Make sure to tell your sales rep. And I'm at Tesla Vaughn over here, and so if you're looking to place an order, now's the best time to do it because these Model 3s and Model Ys, they're flying out the door, and they're currently sold out for the third quarter. But if you want yourself to put in an order, now is the best time to do it because you'll get one before the end of the year. You may get one before the end of the year. Fingers crossed. All right. So that's all I gotta say. So thank you and have a nice day. Hey, would you like to win a Tesla Model 3? All you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And one lucky subscriber will win a Tesla Model 3.